Hello and welcome back to my channel. Before we talk about whatever we're going to talk about today, I just want to say thank you. Thank you guys so much for your support and your encouragement, like to me, and all your kind words. Like I really do see, what you guys comment, and I answer back because, why not? So I just want to say thank you guys, Thank you for your everything, for your kind words. I really do appreciate it, and it means a lot to me. It means everything to me. So thank you, and Happy New Year. Happy New Year, new year, new me kind of vibe. We're trying to rise our vibrations. We want to make them higher. We want to be happier and healthier, and that's what we're gonna do. That's the goal for this year and every year after that. So now let's get into the video. So if you can't already tell by the title, today we're going to be talking about the difference between living in creation and living in competition, aka survival. So whenever you live in creation, you think about not only yourself, not only what benefits yourself, but also what benefits others, like humanity. You want the best for the world, because in creation, you're very heartfelt. You're very loving. You love yourself, you love nature, and you love humanity. You love the people around you. So that's what living in creation does. You want the best for everyone, not just you. And another thing is, when you live in creation, you open the doors for everybody. You want everyone to follow you into this path of righteousness and truth and wisdom. Unlike living in competition, you climb up the ladder and you drop it. You don't want others following you. You don't want others to have the success you have, or the happiness and the prosperity. You don't want them to have that, which is selfish and wrong. Living in creation, you realize that we are all connected. Every single one of us, we are all connected. There is something bigger, and people, we are more similar than we are different. We are more similar than we are different. Remember that, and remember that always, because it's true. So feelings of gratitude, feelings of love and success and health, all these feelings that you get when you're living in creation, these feelings actually heal you. They actually heal you. These feelings, have you ever, take this for example, have you ever seen a person that's so full of hate and lust and envy and violence? Are they healthy? Do they look healthy? No, they really don't. They really make this person look really ugly, because they're just so full of these hatred and these hatred feelings and stuff, which is not good, and it actually breaks down your body and makes you literally sick. It really does. So that's living in creation. I know I didn't really go that much into it, but those are just, I could make a whole video on it if you guys want to see that. I will really get into depth about it if, you're interested and you really want to know. So living in competition, aka survival. So when you think of survival, what do you think about? You think about limited resources. That's what survival is. When you live in survival, you think of limited resources. There's not enough to go around, which is a myth. There's not enough to go around, and that is 100% false. False, false, and false. Because there is more than enough to go around. So let's say there's not enough money to go around. Well, That's false, because even, let's say, even now, let's just say there's not enough, right? Let's just say that. Even if there's not enough right now, the earth itself will literally create more gold in the mountains, more silver in the mountains, and people will find them, because the earth is always growing. Earth is always finding a way for more life. That's what life is. That's what the earth does. More life. More life. So in survival, what people tend to do in today's society, in this survival mentality, what people tend to do, they tend to lie, they tend to manipulate, cheat, or try harder. Those are the things that people do. So they lie to get the things that they want. They trick others, they cheat, they do things the wrong way, the bad way, in order to get things that they want. They manipulate others in order to get the things that they want, or they try harder. I didn't get it this time, but next time I'm gonna try even harder to get this thing. So whenever you think like that, first of all, it gives the vibe to the universe. You're giving vibes to the universe that you can't have this thing. It's too hard. You can't do it. And whenever you say that, the universe is not gonna argue with you. Whatever you think, the universe will give. If you think these negative thoughts, you're gonna have more coming your way. If you're having these negative emotions, you're gonna have more negative emotions. So living in survival, it makes you disconnect from the people around you. It makes you feel isolated, that these people have this and I don't. They have that and I don't. Which is not a mentality that you should have. Because there's nothing, like, quote this, there is nothing on this earth that someone has that you cannot have. This person may have a beautiful home, a beautiful car, a beautiful lifestyle, but you can have it too. Just because this person is living in your dream home, there's a better home for you. So if you don't get the things that you want, just know that there's something even better in store for you, which I really love to keep that in mind, because it makes me feel better about my outcomes. Like yesterday, I wanted to film, but like my whole family was here, and they were kind of noisy, and I kind of got a little frustrated because I really wanted to film yesterday. But I was like, you know what, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna get to film today, but I'll film tomorrow. It'll probably be better that way anyway. And it is. The lighting's better, and it's not as noisy. So if you don't get the things that you want, if things don't turn out the way you want it to, that means something better is even coming. So keep that in mind. It's really good to keep that in mind. It is. Oh yeah, another thing that people tend to do, which is also wrong, people tend to think once they get this thing, they'll be happy. Once they get this job, once they get that house, once they get that car, that lifestyle, those clothes, whatever, they think that's gonna make them happy. So no, yes and no. Yes, it's gonna make you happy, but just for a short period of time. If you're a negative person with negative thoughts, and you get this job that you want, you're still gonna find ways to say that your life is trash. Yeah, I have this job, but man, I'm still sick. I still don't have this, I still don't have that. Yeah, I have it, but so what? And that's not really cute. That's not cute at all. So materialistic things are not going to bring you happiness. It's just not. And it better tell you now than you getting the thing that you want and realizing that it didn't make your world so much better. You find happiness within, because happiness are the feelings of gratitude, love, success, and all these great feelings. That's what makes happiness. The love that you feel for nature, the love that you feel for animals, the love you feel for yourself and the people around you, that's what makes a person happy. Where you are thankful for where you are right now. I am so happy right now because I'm breathing, that I got to see another beautiful day. My feet touched the ground. I got to say hello to my family. Whatever it may be, you should always be thankful. Always be thankful for what you have, regardless of what your situation right now is. I read this somewhere, and it said, a person who sees health in sickness and a person who sees wealth in poverty is a mastermind. So what that means is a person who's surrounded by poverty, but yet they still see the wealth in their mind, that's powerful. That is so powerful. Because the average person, if they see poverty around them, they think poverty. They're limited to what they see, which you should really expand your mind. Do not let your eyes limit your vision. The only limits you have is whatever your imagination is. If you're really imaginative, that's wonderful. Imagine great things. Imagine wonderful things happening in your life. Visualization is so powerful. Very powerful. You could script, you could write, you can just say these things, affirmations, but visualizing just gives it that extra push. Visualize. I really, really recommend visualizing, and try to be as clear as possible. Be as most detailed as you can be, and visualize, and you will see that the universe sees that, and it's going to do everything it can to put these things in order. I truly believe in divine order. I believe that things will happen at the right time. Things will come to you exactly when they need to happen. So visualize and believe, and never stop believing. Because the moment you doubt, you kind of just destroy everything that you created. It's kind of just like doubting yourself. If you doubt the universe, you're doubting yourself. So believe in yourself. The universe is so powerful, do you really want to question it? No. It's so powerful, and you can kind of see, because if you're a negative person, if you always think of the negative outcome and you expect the negative outcome, most likely that's what you're gonna see, because you expected it. You kind of trained your mind to expect these bad things from happening. So try to reprogram your mind. Expect great things. Say great things to the universe, what you expect to happen, and actually expect it to happen, and have faith. And you will definitely see the greatness of what's gonna happen. You choose whether you want to live. Do you want to live in creation, or do you want to live in survival? Pretty obvious choice, right? So I really hope you guys open your mind to these wonderful experiences that you will attract into your life, and have a great day, have a great night, evening, morning, whatever it may be. Thank you guys. Love y'all.